Hello everyone, my name is Harshitha HN. I am studying second year MSc at Mansa Gangotri, Mysore. I am going to explain about unipolar encoding. Unipolar encoding process used in digital to digital conversion in computer networking to convert digital data into digital signal. Definition for digital to digital conversion is: digital to digital encoding is the representation of digital information by a digital signal when binary ones and zeros generated by the computer are translated into a sequence of voltage pulses that can be propagated over a wire. This process known as digital to digital encoding. 01011101 is digital data. It is converted into digital signal. It can be done in two ways: line coding and block coding. Definition for line coding: the process for converting digital data into digital signal is said to be line coding. Digital data is found in binary format. It is represented internally as series of ones and zeros. There are three types in line coding: unipolar encoding, polar encoding, bipolar encoding. Definition for unipolar encoding: unipolar encoding scheme use single voltage level to represent data. In this case, to represent binary 1, high voltage is transmitted, and to represent 0, no voltage is transmitted. It is also called unipolar non-return to 0 because there is no rest condition. That is, it either represents 1 or 0. Unipolar NRZ format. Full form of the NRZ format is non-return to 0 format. A unipolar scheme was designed as a non-return to 0 scheme in which the positive voltage defines bit 1 and the 0 voltage defines bit 0. It is called NRZ because the signal does not return to 0 at the middle of the bit. 10110 is our binary data. It is converted into digital signal which has a duration T0 equal to the symbol bit duration. When the high voltage level is transmitted, it represents the binary data 1 and it completes the full width of the time duration and does not return to 0 at the middle of the bit period as RZ format. In RZ format, the full form of the RZ format is return to 0 format. When high voltage is transmitted, it represents the binary data 1 and voltage is transmitted off of the width of the time duration less than T0 and immediately return to 0 and shows absence of pulse during the remaining half of the bit duration. But in NRZ format, it does not return to 0 at the middle of the bit period. It completes the full width of the time duration T0. Digital transmission system sends the voltage over the medium link such as wire or cable. 1 is represented as a positive value and 0 is represented as 0 value. This scheme uses more power as compared to polar scheme to send 1 bit per unit line resistance. Advantages of unipolar line coding: it is simple encoding technique and a lesser bandwidth is required. Disadvantages of unipolar line coding: no error correction done. Presence of low frequency components may cause the signal droop. No clock is present. Long string of zeros may cause the loss of synchronization. Average amplitude of unipolar encoded signal is non-zero. This creates DC component. This is about unipolar encoding in digital to digital conversion in computer networking. Thank you.